Hello everyone, I am the Grand Cat and it's time for a Grand Cat review, but first, let me take you back in time. It is Sonic the Hedgehog 2, you have just completed Sky Sanctuary Zone, you have made your way up to space and you've chased Dr. Robotnik into the Death Egg, you go into the very first room, there's no rings, and all you hear is Nah 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 yeah 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 yeah, and then the dreaded of the chainsaw blades of Mecha Sonic coming down from the ceiling, and it was horrifying the first time that you see it. Is the first time that you see a robot version of Sonic. Of course, Metal Sonic was in development beforehand, but this was the first one that we got to see on the Mega Drive. And oh my goodness, to actually have a figure of Mecha Sonic after all these years is amazing. This is wonderful. I actually had my own custom little Metal Sonic figure, or Robo Sonic as he was called back then. Um, and maybe at the end of the video, I'll show you a little comparison with the custom that I made years and years ago. But this was one of my favourite characters. He's very, very cool. I always loved all of the Metal Sonic figures. I mean, if they bring out all of them, I would love to see Metal Overlord. I would love to see, the Mecha Sonic or the Metal Sonic from Sonic and Knuckles. I would really like to see Neo Metal Sonic from Sonic Heroes as well. Oh my goodness. Of course, the classic Metal Sonic, the modern Metal Sonic. Oh my goodness, yeah. All of the Metal Sonics are fantastic. And this one is arguably the first. The thing is, he actually looks like a prototype. He's silver, he's not blue, he's all, chunky, he's all machine-like, rather than the sleek design that Metal Sonic had. So this guy is really, really cool. The thing is, he doesn't really show up again. He came into the Archie comics, I think, twice. I think he might have been in the Fleetway comics. He's never been in any of the cartoons or movies, and I don't think he's been in any of the computer games. I think he also came into the Sonic Lego thing. There's Lego Dimensions that had Sonic, and also in Lego Dimensions he was called Robo Sonic, not Metal Sonic. And I always thought he was meant to be called Robo Sonic, kind of based on RoboCop, which is why he's got all the big metal and silver and everything on him. But so it surprised me to see him called Mecha Sonic. But there's been loads of names for him over the years. But let's get into the actual review. There he is. Look, there he is, posed with his fist up in the air. He comes with the spikes. This is the same set that comes with the 4-inch Dr. Robotnik, the Mighty the Armadillo, Mecha Sonic, and of course the classic Sonic. You can also get this Mecha Sonic as part of a 3-pack with the classic Sonic and classic Dr. Robotnik. But this is the original one, this is the 30th anniversary, and it does come with the lovely little spike accessories. So, without wasting any more time, let us jump into the review and open this guy up. This is something that I've been waiting years, decades to see. So, I'm really, really looking forward to this. I hope that it is lovely and good and is not the disappointing way that the classic Supersonic is. So let's get his little accessory out there first. So there is your basic spikes. They are soft rubber plastic so that you're not going to hurt yourself on them. Even the little base part is also soft. I don't know what its purpose actually is. I'm just going to put this over here next to Robotnik and hope that he doesn't stand on it by accident. And now, let us look at Mecha Sonic. And oh my goodness, I can already see from the back of him from here that they have done so much work into making this. He is 100% a completely new and unique mold, a unique sculpt. So he is not using any parts from any other figures. What is the issue here? Why is he not coming out? Oh my goodness, yeah. I think we have almost got him. He's just a little bit in refusal. But for a figure like this that I waited so long for, I don't mind waiting just another few seconds. But, oh, one of his feet is caught. And oh, there he is. There he is. Oh my goodness. Oh, there is the glorious one, the Robo Sonic himself. And oh my god, he looks amazing. He looks better in person than I had hoped. And oh my goodness. So this is the way that he looks. So when you fight him in the game, he stands like that. But there is a part where, he comes across the screen and he does turn round, and you do see that he does only have the one eye in the centre. He's like a very, very prototype version of the Robosonic. Of course, these spikes here would flick. So the way that you fight him is if you touch these spikes, you don't have any rings. So if you touch them once, that's it, you're dead. So you have to run up and hit him kind of in the face, or just hit him just at the head part here, which is very, very cool to see. He's got a whole bunch of attacks, but oh my goodness. The elbows look amazing in the movement. Like he's so mechanical. Like everything is so blocky and chunky, and it looks so good. This is really, really impressive. I think if you weren't a fan of the original Sonic 2, this wouldn't really mean much to you. But if you're like me and you played Sonic 2 when it first came out, yes, I am a very, very old grandcat, I know. Please stop telling me in the comments. But this really does look amazing. Like that is the way that he fought, with his hands up like that. And he wouldn't even run across the screen. He would use his little wheels here, and look at this. Look at the mechanics here. I mean, even just the the little like boost parts here. Like this is amazing. This is, oh my goodness. And the feet rotate all the way around. Look at that. Holy crap. That's awesome. Oh, that is very, very cool. The knees also move as well. Oh my god. We can practically put him into a full somersault position. A full on Sonic spin dash attack. Like, practically. Look at that. This is one of the coolest figures I've ever seen. Not even just in Sonic. I mean, ever. This is awesome. I mean, like it doesn't compare in terms of quality to like a £200 Strong Collectibles figure or such, but my god, for what it is, there must be someone that's working at Jazzwares that just loves the original Sonic series, because someone must have fought to get this figure made, because he's not a mainstream figure and he looks amazing, and he's made so well. The flexibility of him, the posability of him. Look at that side head there. I mean, he looks so good. He is really, really impressive. This is one of the coolest figures I think Sonic has ever made. He looks and feels so good. He's got the elbow movements, got the knee movements. The legs are on ball joints. They can move out, they can move forward. I have never seen feet movement like that before. It does that. That is so cool. He's treated really like he is a robot, and it looks so good. It looks so nice. You know what? I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to show you a comparison with the original custom figures that I made back when I was young. So give me just a second. And we are back. For all of you at home, only a few seconds has passed, but for me, I have been away for a little while. So as promised, we have a little history lesson to show. So back in the day, there wasn't many Sonic figures available, and you had these ones that I can't even remember what the series was called, but there was only a set of 3. You had this Sonic, you had Tails, and you had Knuckles. So these came out at a point, I think it was just after Sonic Adventure 1, but before Sonic Adventure 2, and it was largely at a point when Sonic wasn't popular. And I know that these guys are worth a fortune these days, but back then they were very, very cheap, and you were able to actually pick these figures up for only £3 each. And me being a Sonic fan, I did. So, there was many available, and I wanted to buy them, and I didn't really know what to do with them. So I modified my Sonic the Hedgehog, and back then I used to do wrestling customs and things, and I made this version of Robo Sonic, and as you can see there, he has yellow eyes instead of red eyes, because I just didn't know what he looked like. put the line down the middle that he was supposed to have. There's little dots around the spikes there to make it look like he's more metal. But other than that, he looks exactly the same as the regular Sonic. He's just been painted. I did horrible work with the shoes as well. I just didn't know what I was doing, but I just wanted to make this version of Metal Sonic, you know, the Robo Sonic. And as well as doing that custom, I also did Metalix as well. And there wasn't any Metal Sonics at the time, so I spent time doing this one, and I was largely doing it off of the comics, but it was actually me and my dad together that did these ones. So the claws are actually from something entirely different. We removed the hands, glued the claws on. We basically shaved the spikes here so that he only had 3 spikes, because that was one of Metal Sonic's main traits, that he only had 3 spikes. And we've actually molded up the face here, like, you know, where there's the grin at the bottom, and we've inserted 2 screws into the sides there for that. So I know that this has probably already destroyed the figure, and people will be like, oh my god, why did you do that? Like, it's worthless now. But it's only worthless if I was selling it, and I would never sell this. To me, this is basically a priceless heirloom. This was the first Metal Sonic that I ever had. So it means a lot to me. Of course, it's been painted in the dark metal, the blue metal paint as well. I think I had the paints from Games Workshop, which is where those came from. And there's one last custom as well, which was Knuckles, and we had the Mecha Knuckles based off of the comics. Of course, given the little drill knuckles and everything as well. He's got his little drill dreadlocks as well. He's got the red eyes and such. So not as much effort was put into this one as was put into Metal Sonic, but that's how much the Robo Sonic meant to me, that he was the first custom Sonic figure that I made. So there we go. So before we finish off the video, let's bring out the gimmick, and we'll just display a few different versions of the metal versions of Sonic, shall we? And there we go. There are all the Sonic killing devices, half of which are custom, half of which are real. They've all been created by Dr. Robotnik to try and stop that one pesky hedgehog. So there you go in all of its glory. So I really, really love the Mecha Sonic, as it's called. I always knew him as Robo Sonic, so I think I'm going to keep calling him Robo Sonic, because it's a bit too late for this old dog to change his habits. But with that said, folks, that is going to be the end of this video. I really hope that you love these little customs that I've made. They are entirely unique, and no, I don't make customs anymore. So you would have to find a time machine and go back in time about maybe 15 years, maybe even longer, and then ask me to make a custom for you back then. Which would be very strange, because like, you would have to actually probably find me in person, because there wasn't any YouTube back then. Or probably wasn't any YouTube. Maybe YouTube was around. I don't know. I've had the YouTube channel for about 12 years now, I think. Not sure. But anyway, with that said, folks, I really hope you enjoyed this lovely little Sonic video. It took a strange tangent. I was just going to review one Mecha Sonic, and I ended up bringing out these figures from the past, so get a little bit of a bonus there. But I really hope that you all enjoyed it. I really love that Robo Sonic figure. I really recommend it to any old school Sonic fans. I think even if you're not an old school Sonic fan, I think he's a really, really cool character, and he is just the perfect prototype to the Metalix, you know, the Metal Sonic. Metal Sonic was called Metalix in the Archie comics, which is why I call him Metalix, because that's what I knew him as. But with that said, folks, that is going to be it for this video. I really hope that you all enjoyed. If you did enjoy it, please give it a like, share and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so you can see when more of these videos go up. And we're going to come back with one more of the classic videos, and that is going to be the Death Egg robot, the very end boss of Sonic the Hedgehog 2. So look forward to seeing that, and we will see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.